Well, hello, my name is Dee Corchin. I am glad you are here. I am one of our Optavia coaches, and this video is for you. If you have been invited to this page by an Optavia coach and you're just not quite sure if this is the right fit for you or if it's the right time for you, but we want to welcome you to our community. And if you are open to the idea that maybe this could be a fit for you, you're open to learn more, if you would do us a favor and just write the word open in the comments right now, that you are open to the possibilities and what might or might not be for you. Just to give you an idea of who I am, I found Optavia 12 years ago. I was in a season of life that I was in transition and change, in the perimenopause stage, had put on some weight, and Optavia was my solution. I learned, even though I loved fitness, I loved working out, I learned how to add nutrition and other habits of health that our program focuses on, that helped me lose about 17 pounds in 6 weeks. But what I'm most proud of is 12 years later, by following these habits of health, but what I've learned, not only was it sustainable, I'm in better health physically, mentally, emotionally, because of what I've learned through this fantastic program. I've also got Meg Johnson with me. I'd love, Meg, you to share a little bit about
Yeah,
your story.
absolutely. Thank you, Dee. And I love that you asked everybody if they would be open to this. And I was thinking about, man, what would I say when I was first thinking about the program? And the reality is, when I think about it, I was pretty skeptical. I had no idea what was in store for me. And I remember, from the time Dee is my personal coach. So from the time I first had a conversation with Dee, I waited 6 months before I took any action. So whatever you do, don't be like me in that regard for sure. But once I took the plunge to jump in, I was all in. And I was just desperate for success. I was desperate for results because I felt so stuck. I was a mom of two little kids. I had low energy. I had low confidence. I could have never done what I'm doing right now. And I went on to lose 44 pounds with this incredible program and started to be the mom who could chase her kids around the playground and felt so much better. So I would just encourage you, if you are feeling a little skeptical, just be open to the possibilities because it is really incredible. I've seen a lot of transformations. And here, 6 years into my own journeys, 6 years into watching this incredible program work, I've never seen the program not work, not one time. If you follow the plan will work for you. So Dee, could you share more about what the plan looks like and what those components are?
Yeah, absolutely. Because if you're watching this, like you're probably struggling in some way, something you've tried on your own or you've done other things, and you're looking for a solution. And the first thing to know is that Optavia is grounded. What we want to do is provide the framework, the foundation for your long-term success. So no quick fixes, any of that. You will get results quickly, but this is more about the behavioral and the lifestyle and the habit change that's going to carry you and sustain you. Like I said, like my own example of 12 years with this. So the way that we do it that makes us completely different than anything that's available right now is, number one, having a personal health coach. So that is whoever invited you to this page, but the personal health coach, this one-to-one relationship, is for accountability. It is for support. It is for encouragement. This is a really positive. Some people run away from accountability. They think it's going to be hard, but it actually makes the difference. We do it in a really positive, upbeat way with you. The other thing is we have a habits of health education system. And what that does is that really helps us get it. There's a phrase that says it's not what you're eating, but why you're eating it. And we all have habits and thought patterns and whatever it is that has brought you to this point. We need to identify that, right? We need to go through a process of self-discovery, self-awareness, and move through with new tools to be able to make different decisions and continue to evolve for the process that the progress that we want. Our eating plan, it's clinically proven. We've got lots of different options depending on where you are, but just know that what you will be stepping into from a nutritional standpoint is grounded in science, high quality nutrition, and what we're going to teach you is long-term healthy eating habits. And then the last piece of it is community, putting you with like-minded people. And Meg, I know that's something you're super passionate about.
Absolutely, because it made such a difference for me. Although I'm introverted, as strange as that may sound. And so I was a little resistant to the whole idea of community. I was also incredibly private because I was hurting and I was stuck, and I certainly wasn't proud of it. But we have an incredible community. And so if you are open, I would just encourage you to jump in to that community because it makes all the difference in the world. So one of the ways that we have community is right here through this incredible Facebook group. This group is amazing. The more you will jump in and kind of see the different things that are available to you here, the more you will fall in love with this community and these people, because I'll just tell you, they are the real deal. So this Facebook group, you'll find a couple of different things. Number one, you're going to find inspiration and you're going to find motivation. On my very first day on plan, I saw another young mom who lost 30 pounds in 10 weeks. And I was like, if she can do that, I can do that. So you will find that motivation, that inspiration. You'll hear other people's stories of success. You'll also see other people who are struggling, or some people who need some ideas. You'll find different recipes on this page. We post them all the time, so you will see that. But really, more than anything, it's a safe place. It's a safe place for me and for you to be vulnerable, to open up, to have somebody there who can really be the light for us, to show us what's possible when we have those hard days. And so I just really, really love this community. We also have other different types of community that are available. We have a great webinar that is available to you once a week, but you will see this community page really makes such a difference.
Yeah, it does. There's just so many benefits to it. There are thousands of people in this group. Our coaches, we've helped not only hundreds, but thousands of individuals. But the most important person right now is you. And you and your future. So if you're wondering what's next, take your time, go through this page. You belong here. So watch the stories, do what you need to do, but stay in contact with the coach, with the person that invited you here. And as Meg said at the beginning, if you are on the fence, if you are thinking about it, if that little voice in you is saying, maybe I should, have another conversation with the person that invited you. And if you have any other questions, you can post them in the comments here. But we're just glad you're here and hope to see you be a part of Optavia.
Absolutely. And this page has been around for a really long time. It's got incredible resources all throughout. The search function is a great one to utilize. And we believe that nothing happens by coincidence. So maybe you've been around for a while and you're like, I don't even remember who invited me to this page. You can reach out to Dee or myself and we can hook you up with that person who would love to reconnect with you. So thank you so much for listening, for jumping in, to being open to be a part of this community. We are really glad that you're here.